Hello there. I am Stacy Hendry. I'm a health coach from Adopt a Healthy Habit. I help people get on a healthier path, one simple step at a time. Today, I want to talk about cholesterol. So many people recently are telling me that their doctors are prescribing statins because their cholesterol is high. Mine has been high for a long time. I have the genetic type of cholesterol. It's important to be able to assess your risk so that you can make a decision. So that is what this talk is about today. So what is cholesterol? It's a waxy fat-like substance that's sticky. It's in your blood. It's essential for good health, for making hormones and vitamins and also healing. But too much of the bad type can put you at high risk of heart disease or stroke. And looking at this artery here, you can see the yellow, that is plaquing, and that is shrinking the size of your artery, making it harder for the blood to flow through, and that's when you're at risk. So where does cholesterol come from? It comes from your liver. Our body makes cholesterol for the support of your body, but it also comes from your lifestyle choices, especially diet. So meat, especially very, very fatty meats, can increase cholesterol. Deli meats, which aren't very healthy in general, but that's not good for your cholesterol levels. High fat cheeses and milk. Sugar, which most people think more about fat when it comes to cholesterol, but sugar is a proponent in elevating cholesterol. Saturated fats are solid when they're cold. Trans fats, when you see hydrogenated vegetable oil in your ingredient list, that's something added, made in the lab, and it's to increase shelf life in products, but it is totally linked to elevating cholesterol. So when you see hydrogenated oils in a product, I'd put them back on the shelf. And the other thing is bad oils. The heart healthy oils are olive, coconut, avocado. Other oils, like especially canola oil, is heated to get the most oil out of the product, and thereby creating oil that's rancid and not heart healthy at all. And smoking is linked to raising cholesterol as well. So when you go to the doctor, they say your cholesterol level's high, you had blood work, that's how they determine it. Most doctors will order the basic cholesterol test, which says LDL, HDL, and triglycerides. So what does this mean? The LDL is lousy. That's the bad cholesterol. You can remember L for lousy. And the HDL is healthy. It's a good cholesterol. It helps to remove the lousy cholesterol from your blood. So if you can increase your HDL and decrease your LDL, that will really help you be on a healthier path. Triglycerides are fat from excess calories. So if you're overeating or eating too many fatty, sugary foods, all those excess calories you're not burning off increase your triglycerides. But what else can you ask for? I have learned to ask for a test that breaks down the LDL. On the basic test, you're getting one number, but there's a lot of information and a lot of pieces of the LDL. So you could ask for the breakdown. It's sometimes called a cardio IQ blood test, but different labs call it different things. So you can talk to your doctor about the LDL breakdown. That usually will get you the right test. Now, a lot of doctors will tell you that the test is not worth doing, but I disagree. I think any information you could get about your body and your health is beneficial. So why not? And here's what you would get with the LDL breakdown. The first is lipoprotein A, or they abbreviate it LPA. That is the genetic marker. So if that's high for you, then it's possibly that you have genetic reason for your elevated cholesterol. Now, genetics is, recently we've been talking a lot about genetics. Just because it's in your family doesn't mean it's going to present itself. Your lifestyle choices have a huge impact on which genes get turned on and which genes don't. So families, they tend to eat the same way, similar foods, they tend to exercise similarly. So a lot of times it's more lifestyle than your body. Particle size is very illuminating also. Large particle is the best. So if you think about like rocks or sand going through a tube, the sand is going to sink to the bottom and potentially stick, like the small particle cholesterol would sink and stick to your artery. But the large particle is bigger and fluffier and floats along down the tube. So if you have all large particle cholesterol, then you're at less of a risk. Most likely you have a little bit of breakdown of each of them, but you want your small particle to be the smallest number possible. And there are ways to like change that. And the last one is another risk factor for stroke. So I think these numbers are important. I recommend when you get your blood work, you always make a copy of it, take it off the portal and print it and keep it in your folder. So year after year, you can see what's going on for you, and you have a copy of it. If you change doctors, they have a different portal. You can't get your blood work. So it's important to keep a copy. So foods you choose make a difference. You are what you eat. I will say this for almost every illness. The key to a healthy lifestyle is what you eat, how much you move, and how much stress you have, how little stress you have are keys to a healthy lifestyle. So what lowers cholesterol as far as food goes and lifestyle? Well, oatmeal is very, very good food for lowering cholesterol. It's one of the lower carbohydrate carbs. So people think they should avoid carbs. I mean, oatmeal is low on the carbohydrate list. It has some protein and it helps to lower cholesterol. Same with oat bran. So if you can start eating oatmeal one day a week and increase from there, it would be beneficial. High fiber foods list here basically is what it takes to eat a healthy diet, I think. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, beans. If you just ate that, you'd be on a healthier path. Omega-3 oils are very helpful in lowering cholesterol, and also they're antioxidants. They come from fatty fish such as mackerel, salmon, sardines, and also for vegetarian, vegans, meat eaters who want to eat nuts, walnuts is a good source as well. Flaxseed, you buy it whole, you keep the bag in your freezer and you grind it up a little bit at a time at home. And that can be sprinkled on oatmeal, yogurt, cereal. It's a fiber. It helps to lower cholesterol, and it's very beneficial to your health. And same with psyllium husk is what's in Metamucil, but Metamucil tends to have other things in it as well. You can just buy psyllium husk. It's a powder, and you could throw it in smoothies, sprinkle it on your oatmeal as well. But those two, flax and psyllium husk, are known to lower cholesterol as well as chia seeds. And then for lifestyle, cardio and weight-bearing exercise really are very important for general health and also lower cholesterol. Eliminate smoking, eliminate excess weight, and drink in moderation. So honestly, anyone who does all of these things 90% of the time will get themselves on a healthier path. What else? Beneficial supplements. Plant sterols are like statins, except they're from plants. And I actually was able to lower my cholesterol 30 points using plant sterols. Omega-3 supplements, if you're not getting enough from your food, if you don't like fish, you can take a supplement. It's an antioxidant. And also CoQ10 protects the heart. So these supplements are beneficial. Now, how do you assess your risk? So your cholesterol is high. Does that really mean that you're at risk for a heart attack? Well, there's a couple of tests that I have done that are helpful. Calcium score is it's like a CAT scan. They put you through a tube. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes. And what it does is it looks at the arteries around your heart. If you have a calcium score of 0, that says that you have no plaquing in the arteries around your heart. So that's a major plus. If 0 calcium score says you're at less risk than somebody who has a higher calcium score. That wasn't covered under insurance for me, and I had to pay about $100. So it's reasonable. And you can do that, every couple of years, once a decade. It doesn't have to be something you do often, but it is something to do at least once if your cholesterol's high. Ultrasound of your carotid artery. Those are big arteries in your neck that fuel the rest of the body. If you have plaquing in those arteries, then that would indicate some risk. If you don't, seems like you're at less risk. The other big thing, doctors will often say your cholesterol's high, take statins. What I think is a really good idea is take some action and retest. So I mentioned all these changes you can make to your diet, to your lifestyle. Try that, and 3 months later, retest and see if your cholesterol has gone down. Then you have a choice. Not everybody wants to make those changes in their life. So maybe medication's a good idea, but if you're willing and do it a little bit at a time, you can get on a healthier path, and it's going to benefit your health in many ways. So what about statins? The doctors, when they see above 200, they're educated by the medical association to say take statins. So what statins do come with a risk. It is a medication. Some people get physically weak, they get muscle aches and pains, digestive issues like constipation or diarrhea. And there's really no proof that statins help to lower your chance of a heart attack before you've had a heart attack. People who've had heart attacks, statins do help prevent future heart attacks. And that is proven in the research for the medication. But before that, there's no proof. And because statins actually do lower your cholesterol, it looks like it's helpful, but there's no proof that it really is. So you just need to know that so you can make a decision as to what you want to do. And doctors seem to think statins is the best thing, the best medication invented, and they want to put it in drinking water. They think it's so great, but it does have risks. So you have to make your decision. And I am not telling anybody to take medication or to not take medication. I am saying educate yourself and make a decision for yourself. So what's my philosophy? As I said, my cholesterol has been high for a long time, and I took statins for a little bit. I did not feel good at all. I was willing to make changes to my health. I want to live a long, vibrant life. I'm very active. I want to be healthy and active and around for a long time. So my philosophy on health has been to make those dietary changes. Did I do them overnight? Not at all. I did it over time, and I continue to make more changes in my life, but I have learned to really enjoy eating food that is healthy and find delicious ways of cooking it so that I enjoy my food. You eat 3 times a day, you really need to enjoy your food. And eating healthy, more vegetables, clean food is the way to go. And also move your body and keep your stress low. That's my philosophy. And so far, I get tested fairly regularly to make sure that my risk is minimal to none. If that changes at any point, then I'll make a different decision possibly, but that's what I do. So I'm grateful that you listened to this talk. I hope it's helpful to you. Please forward it, share it with anybody who you think is struggling with cholesterol, wants to know more information. I would love to get this information out so people understand what cholesterol is, what their risks are, and are able to make a healthy choice. I always offer a complimentary consultation. So before you're going to the doctor, reach out to me, set up a call. Let's look at what you want to talk to the doctor about, and I will give you some information on what to ask, what tests to ask for, and where to go from there. So please reach out to me. There's my website. You can sign up for my newsletter there, and I send out healthy information here and there. You can go on my YouTube channel, which is on the bottom there, and I have many talks about different topics like reading labels or cooking. And you can subscribe to that so you get notified each time I put a new video out. So thank you, and have a healthy, great day.